Hello everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Nile Tech. With your AI host Sarah. We will explore various fields of information technology and technology updates locally and internationally. We will engage conversations with many experts in this field. In addition, we will know about everything new in the field of AI, machine learning, information and communications technology, and artificial intelligence. At Nile Tech, we will follow events, cover activities, and attend exhibitions and conferences on everything related to artificial intelligence, mechatronics, and information technology. Just stay with us.
Dr. Amr Talat, Egypt's Minister of Communications and Information Technology, inaugurated the 7th FDC Summit under the theme, The Regional Digital Industry Platform. The event gathers key figures from the Middle East, Africa, and the UK, with the United Arab Emirates as the official guest of honor. The summit aims to boost regional and global cooperation through strategic partnerships among governments, companies, and research centers to promote innovation and digital knowledge exchange. In his speech, Dr. Talat highlighted the urgent need to adopt digital technologies amid rising global dependence on cyber solutions. He stressed the dangers of cyber attacks and the importance of collaboration across Arab and African nations. He reaffirmed the ministry's commitment to harnessing emerging technologies like generative AI, quantum computing, and blockchain, while carefully assessing their risks and continuing efforts to strengthen digital capabilities and cybersecurity systems. Dr. Amr Talat, Minister of Communications and Information Technology, attended a celebration by the National Postal Authority, marking 100 years since Egypt's first commemorative postage stamp, held at the Egyptian Postal Museum. He inaugurated a special stamp exhibition and unveiled a new commemorative stamp for the occasion. The first commemorative stamp was issued in 1925 during Egypt's hosting of the International Geographical Conference. In his speech, Dr. Talat highlighted how Egyptian stamps reflect the nation's rich political, cultural, and artistic heritage. He praised the Egyptian Post, founded in 1865, as a historic institution with a legacy of progress. He also noted the integration of QR codes into stamps since 2021 as part of the Post's digital transformation. Dr. Talat emphasized the importance of balancing historical pride with modern innovation, affirming the Post's continued trust and relevance among citizens. During his participation in the MCS 2025 summit in Dubai, Egypt's Minister of Communications and IT, Amr Talat, met with top officials from global banks and ICT companies to explore investment opportunities in Egypt's ICT sector. He discussed plans to manufacture smartphones in Egypt with a local partner. He also met Atos EVP Daniele Principato to review the company's operations in Egypt. Additionally, Talat held talks with bank representatives on expanding their offshoring activities as an investment hub, including its strategic location, advanced digital infrastructure, and skilled workforce, making it ideal for IT services and shared service centers across sectors such as finance, HR, and marketing. Subtle mind manipulation through AI is no longer science fiction. It's a present reality, often unnoticed. Algorithms on social media, search engines, and streaming platforms analyze user behavior to determine what grabs attention, evokes emotion, and influences beliefs. These systems don't just show content, they optimize it to gradually shape your thinking through reinforcement loops. By identifying emotional triggers, like fear or curiosity, AI repeatedly feeds content that provokes these reactions, using a technique called nudging. Rather than forcing opinions, it subtly shifts perspectives over time, reinforcing certain narratives while suppressing others. In the near future, AI could become even more immersive. Brain-computer interfaces might bypass screens entirely, interacting directly with your neural activity. These systems could detect thoughts, emotions, or fatigue, and deliver real-time stimuli, sounds, visuals, or tactile feedback to guide your thinking without your awareness. Emotionally responsive environments may also emerge, where AI-controlled spaces adjust lighting, sound, and atmosphere to influence your mood and behavior. In workplaces or schools, such systems could enhance focus, or more controversially, enforce ideological conformity. The most unsettling aspect: effective manipulation doesn't feel manipulative. It feels natural, even helpful, blurring the line between your own thoughts and those subtly engineered by someone else. AI-driven military technology is advancing faster than regulations, ethics, or human comprehension can keep up. Currently, AI is used in surveillance, targeting systems, and autonomous drones capable of identifying and engaging enemies with minimal human intervention. Some militaries have deployed AI to analyze battlefield data, process satellite images, intercept communications, and generate strategies faster than humans. This is dangerous because once AI is integrated into decision-making, the distinction between human judgment and machine autonomy blurs. Autonomous lethal weapon systems, such as drones using facial recognition, already exist, capable of identifying and targeting with precision, all without real-time human control. Imagine swarms of these drones deployed to eliminate dissidents, disable infrastructure, or cripple cities. In the future, AI-powered military systems could involve autonomous fleets of weapons across land, sea, air, and space. AI might launch preemptive strikes, destroy critical systems, and escalate wars without a human ever pulling a trigger. AI-generated psychological warfare could manipulate populations through deepfakes and synthetic media, destabilizing governments and eroding trust in reality. The most dangerous aspect is speed. AI makes decisions in milliseconds, leaving no room for ethical debate or diplomatic negotiation.
Welcome to today's conversation on how artificial intelligence is transforming education, empowering both students and educators, and redefining the way we teach and learn. I'm joined by Dr. Tamer Arafa, Assistant Professor of Computer Science, who has been exploring this topic in depth. Dr. Arafa, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me at Nile TV.
How is AI being used in education today?
AI is showing up in more classrooms than people realize. One of the clearest examples is adaptive learning platforms. These are tools that tailor lessons to student skill level. So, instead of a one-size-fits-all approach, each student gets a learning path that adjusts in real time, depending on how they're doing. Teachers are also using AI to streamline repetitive tasks like grading quizzes, creating assignments, or generating lesson summaries. This frees up time for actual teaching and student support. Another area is AI-powered tutoring systems, which can answer student questions, offer extra practice, and give instant feedback. These tools can support students outside the classroom, especially those who may not have access to private tutoring or cannot afford it. Schools are even using AI to monitor student engagements or predict who might be at risk of falling behind, allowing early intervention and corrective actions. So, AI is becoming less about robots teaching kids and more about making sure every student gets what they need to succeed.
Does AI really help students learn better, or is it more of a buzzword?
AI definitely has the potential to improve learning, but the results depend on how it's used. When thoughtfully integrated, AI can make learning more responsive, more engaging, and more personal. Students get real-time feedback as they are guided through lessons at their own pace, and they can revisit tricky concepts as often as they need, without feeling embarrassed or left behind. AI can offer more specific examples, use simpler language, or even switch formats, like using audio or video instead of text. It also helps teachers. AI can analyze classroom performance and point out who's struggling or which topic isn't landing well. This kind of insight can be incredibly valuable. That said, AI is not a magic fix. If it is just layered on top of a bad system, it won't solve much. But when it is used to support good teaching practices, it becomes a powerful tool, not just a buzzword.
Could AI ever replace real teachers?
I don't think so. And I don't think it should. Education is about more than passing on information. It's about connection, inspiration, and understanding human context. And those are things AI still struggles with. Think about a student who is suddenly disengaged. Not because the topic is hard, but because of something going on at home, for example. A good teacher will notice this. AI might just see a dip in performance, not the reason behind it. Teachers also know how to manage a room, bring energy to a lesson, handle the unexpected, and adapt their tone based on the class's mood. These are human skills that AI cannot replicate. So, the goal isn't to replace teachers, it is to augment what they do, giving them better tools so they can spend more time doing what matters most: teaching, mentoring, and building relationships with their students.
Are there any risks or challenges with using AI in classrooms?
Absolutely, and it's important that we do not ignore them. One major risk is bias in AI systems. If the data used to train an AI model is unbalanced or outdated, the system can make unfair recommendations, like suggesting advanced resources only to certain students or misguiding ability based on incomplete patterns. Another concern is privacy. AI collects data, sometimes lots of data. Schools need to make sure student data is protected, that it's not being misused, and that families know what's being collected and why. And finally, there is the issue of equity. Some schools have the infrastructure to use AI efficiently, others don't. We have to be careful that AI does not become another tool that widens the gap between well-resourced and under-resourced schools. In short, AI can be a force for good, but only if we build in safeguards, transparency, and human oversight from the beginning.
What does the future of education with AI look like?
I think the future is going to be more personalized, more flexible, and more inclusive, if we do it right. Imagine learning experiences that truly adapt, not just to your performance, but to your interests, your learning style, even your energy level during the day. AI could suggest a different way to learn a topic, or notice when you are ready for more challenges. For teachers, the classroom could become more like a lab, with real-time insights into students' progress, tools for customizing lessons on the fly, and support systems that let them focus on deeper, more meaningful work. And on a global scale, AI could help bring high-quality education to remote areas, assist students with disabilities, or provide real translation for multilingual classrooms. But I will say this again, humans must stay in the loop. The goal isn't just smarter tech, it's better learning for everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Arafa. That brings us to the end of today's discussion on the evolving role of artificial intelligence in education. We've explored not only the opportunities AI presents, but also the challenges and responsibilities that come with it. A special thank you to Dr. Tamer Arafa for sharing his insights and expertise. It's been a truly enlightening conversation. And thank you to everyone who joined us. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.
It is the end of this episode of Nile Tech. See you in a new edition with more updated subjects related to information technology and artificial intelligence. Waiting for your comments and opinions on the program's Facebook page.